Chelsea manager Mauricio Pochettino is feeling optimistic about Reece James possibly playing in the upcoming game against Arsenal at Stamford Bridge. Pochettino shared some encouraging news as he gets his team ready for a match against the current joint league leaders. Both teams had been performing really well in the recent games before the international break, and it's a big question whether they can maintain their good form when they face each other tomorrow. Pochettino has had to handle a bunch of injuries since becoming Chelsea's boss, and these injuries have certainly affected the team's performance this season. Unfortunately, this week, there was more bad news when Carney Chukwuemeka and Trevoh Chalobah had setbacks in their recovery process, meaning they won't be able to play in the match on Saturday. However, Pochettino did give some positive updates by letting us know which players are fit to face Arsenal and which ones won't be able to.
We need to assess now because we finished our training session a little bit late. We need to assess Axel Disasi, we need to assess Nicholas Jackson. We need to assess also Reece James. Armando Broja is out, he has a little rotation problem in his knee, the problem from the past. We have a few players that we need to assess to see if they're available, if they can play, if they're on the bench or if they're off the list completely.
Smash the subscribe button if you want more Chelsea news about transfers and injuries.
The boss also talked about how Benoit Badiashile is getting better and might be ready to play tomorrow, or if not, then maybe next week. He also made it clear that there is no truth to the rumors about Reece James having a setback. He continued,
Benoit can maybe be available to come back onto the bench. Reece, no, he's been training good the last few days and I think it's now time to talk with the medical staff and decide if he can part of the squad tomorrow.
He lastly spoke on midfield duo Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo, who had traveled long journeys with Argentina and Ecuador on international duty and only returned over the past 2 days. He said,
Enzo Fernandez trained yesterday. Moises Caicedo arrived yesterday afternoon and we checked with the doctor and he was in a very good state. Today, they trained with us, with the group, and they're both ready for tomorrow.
The players with injuries that will take more time to heal, like Christopher Nkunku, Wesley Fofana, Ben Chilwell, and Romeo Lavia, will keep working on getting better. Romeo Lavia hurt his ankle during training last month, and he's also in this group.
Blue is the color, football is the game.